Hey, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Naruto180 giving y'all a review of Bioshock 2. I beat that game on Memorial Day. I just didn't really get an opportunity to literally, make a video as soon as I finished the game, but I'm making it now, so I'm trying to make up for lost time. Anyway, with Bioshock 2, obviously it is a sequel, so let's get it started. First thing I want to talk about is the story. The story of Bioshock 2 was pretty cool. It takes place 10 years after the events of Bioshock 1. You play as a Big Daddy who just been revived by, You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on, how you got revived. Only thing you know is that a certain little sister wants you to rescue her from pretty much her mother and from Rapture. And Rapture. Well, that's pretty much a basis of the story. But throughout the story, you find out basically like what happened to you, what was your origin, who you were before you became a Big Daddy. And also like this game actually it throws some different things at you. But otherwise, I thought the story was good, but it wasn't great like the first Bioshock story. But nevertheless, it was engaging. Um, oh shit. Gameplay. The gameplay for Bioshock 2 was very different from the first one. One of the most noticeably changes was the fact that instead of you using using a weapon first and then switching off and then using a plasma, using them, you can't use them consecutively. In Bioshock 2 you can, so it makes the gameplay more dynamic, in my opinion, rather than compared it to like Bioshock where, you're using your weapon first and then all of a sudden you have to change so you can use a plasmid and you just got to do all that flip-flopping. In the second one, you don't got to do that, so that makes it pretty cool. Another noticeable change was the hacking system. In Bioshock 1, like you had to like connect tubes together to get this to get like fluid to from point A to point 3 to unlock something or to literally have a successful hack. Well, in Bioshock 2, you actually have like a meter, which you have to like get the pointer on a certain green spot or even a yellow spot. I mean, not green spot, but you got to get it on a blue spot or a green spot. In the blue spot, you'll get like a bonus. Green give you a bonus. I thought it was pretty cool. It changed it up. It made it a whole lot easier than the first one, and I think it just made it better to play with. And I just thoroughly enjoyed the hacking in Bioshock 2 than I did in 1. I have to say. Pretty much, in a nutshell, the actual gameplay with, fighting the enemies and things like that hasn't really changed at all from Bioshock 1. Everything's pretty much the same. You got some new enemy types, like a brute slicer. That's pretty much, well, yeah, that's pretty much it. They just threw a brute splicer in there for you, and also the main attraction was the Big Sisters. They're very quick, agile. They can not only hit you with a drill, but they can use plasmids of their own, which is either electricity or telekinesis, which they can hit you with, which also made the game a little bit more better. And it made it a little bit more challenging. By me saying that, like another point of challenge was like when you go and rescue a little sister from a Big Daddy, you can like harvest Adam from dead bodies, and that may not seem challenging to you when you sound how it's sounding, but once you put that little sister down to get that atom from that dead body, you get a whole bunch of splicers coming at you, and you gotta fight them off before you gotta fight them off so your little sister can finish in harvesting the atom which you will get, what she will give you as soon as you put her back in her vent, so, or once you save her or harvest her. Either way. Also, I say that brings about challenge because before you put the little sister down, you got an element of strategy to go along with that, where you want to set traps on. I mean, how you're going to set traps, where you're going to put them. It's kind of cool. It's really kind of cool. The audio of this game is really well done. Like always, I mean, it was well done in the first one. You know they were going to do it well in the second one. I just really love the music that they have for it, the sound effects of it. You know, hearing the Splashers banter was really cool. I mean, some of the stuff that you hear, you will enjoy. You will most definitely enjoy. Speaking of which the audio tapes are back, and even though they don't really play a significant role in them, just to pretty much let you dub deep inside of Rapture even more. I encourage you guys to really pay attention to the audio tapes, and just for you to get even more immersed into Rapture. Graphics. The graphics of this game is pretty much the same. Nothing's new's changed since you left Rapture the first time, in my opinion. I forgot to say, I said the only new thing visually is when you can go outside of Rapture and walk and we can walk outside of Rapture in, walk within, outside of Rapture onto the ocean. It gives another dynamic, I think. But other than that, the visuals are all the same. I tried to pay more attention to the splicers when I killed them. I mean, they look gruesome. I mean, they literally look gruesome. But yeah, all in all, I think it was a very good game. More of the same, nevertheless. If you're a Bioshock fan, I urge you to go out there, pick it up, try it, play it, have a good time. If you're not, if you're not a Bioshock fan, you're on the fence about buying Bioshock 2. If you haven't played Bioshock 1, I urge you to play Bioshock 1 first before you get into 2, just to get you caught up on the storyline. And so, when you play, if you play Bioshock 2, you'll know what's going on. Rather than you playing Bioshock 2 first and then you're having no idea what happened to these people, what's going on. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Pretty much it was more of the same, nevertheless. And nevertheless, I think. And another thing, nevertheless, but and I say it's a buy. Another thing I wanted to talk about was it was within gameplay was the moral decisions you have to make. This game was in a sense geared towards what you would do morally, it's since you're a big daddy, you don't know what's going on, and you find people that are trying to help you for their own personal gain, but in reality, these people have secrets to be told, but yet they're not going to tell you. But once you figure out their secrets and that they're geared towards you, you have the option to either gain your revenge or forgive them. And you may not understand what I'm talking about, but if you play the game, it'll become clear to you. But yes, I have to say that brought a great dynamic to this game, and I liked it a lot. Gave me more choice, and also just being able to delve into Rapture more and to hear about these people, and not about the people of Rapture, but to hear about Ryan. Yeah, that guy. I just gotta say it's ironic that he tries to get away from America and the rules, but yet he brings America down into Rapture, and he in a sense becomes a dictator. It's crazy, but you got to understand that when you play it. But nevertheless, it's really cool. But anyway, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, peace. But yeah, awesome game.